Yes, I know what else falls when the fog rolls in. That's the temperatures.
Yeah, it never got that warm to begin with today. Temperature maxed out in the mid to upper 50s in San Francisco, while it was still much warmer farther inland. We're going to start with the high-def satellite perspective, which is just a weather nerd's delight today because we can see different layers in the atmosphere. The clouds that are moving from southwest to northeast, those are the ones way up there, above 20,000 feet. The winds are blowing them that direction. But near ground level, the winds are blowing along the coast. And so that fog and low cloud cover has really been locked in along the coast and even around the bay. It was tough to shake around the bay. Impossible to shake that fog and low cloud cover along the coast. And it looks like we're going to see similar conditions tomorrow. Looking outside right now, well, there you go. Here's why we're not using our Salesforce tower cameras, because you can't see anything from them, just the inside of that fog bank. Temperature downtown, just 54 degrees. It's 59 degrees right now in Oakland, while inland, it's been a mix of 60s and 70s. 64 San Jose, 65 Santa Rosa, with 70s for the Tri-Valley, just over 70 in Livermore and upper 70s right now in Concord. Temperatures are going to drop another degree or two between now and 6:40, which is when the A's kick off first pitch against the Baltimore Orioles, I guess if you want to say it like a local. It is going to be breezy. It is going to be cool. Excuse me, got choked up about it. Layer up if you're going to be heading out to the game. Temperatures aren't going to drop a whole lot overnight, though, because of that layer of clouds. So we're only going to fall down mostly to the lower half of the 50s. The cool spots in the North Bay valleys only dropping down to a degree below 50. But we're not going to warm up a whole lot tomorrow near the water once again because of that onshore breeze. It's going to be with us, and it's going to be pretty strong even as the sun comes up. While it's going to die down for a couple hours in the morning, it's going to be picking back up already by lunchtime, and that onshore breeze is going to push the cooler air even farther inland today. We're seeing some 30 to 40 mile an hour gusts along the coast and around the bay by late afternoon on Saturday. So it's going to be another gray start to the day. The fog's going to have a hard time dissipating. It's going to be another breezy day, and temperatures are going to be on the cool side. How cool? Well, about 7 degrees below average for San Francisco, very close to where we were today. A few degrees below normal on the east side of the bay, and then pretty close to average farther inland. Around 70 in San Jose, should hit the mid-70s in Concord. Let's zoom in for a closer look. Only mid-50s along the coast. You're only going to warm up 2 or 3 degrees from where you start the day. Temperatures are going to reach up into the mid to upper 60s around the south end of the bay, with low 70s in the Santa Clara Valley. Again, right at 70 degrees in San Jose. Mostly low to mid-70s for the Tri-Valley. The warmest spots in the map, east of the Diablo Range. I don't think that onshore breeze is going to be quite able to climb over Mount Diablo, so temperatures have a better chance of reaching the low 80s for Fairfield, Antioch, and Brentwood. Temperatures around the bay, mid to upper 50s on the city and down the peninsula, and temperatures on the east side of the bay in the low to mid 60s, and then it warms up as you head farther inland. Should get up into the mid 70s around Santa Rosa and Napa, and even warmer farther north in Sonoma and Napa counties, and same thing goes for Mendocino and Lake counties as well. The pollen count doesn't change a whole lot over the next few days, just barely dipping into the medium category tomorrow, but you're not going to notice much of a difference. And it's back up to the medium high category for Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. The top 3, ash pollen has now joined the list, along with oak and grass pollen. Of course, that grass pollen is going to be there for a little while longer. Temperatures warm up a little bit across the board on Sunday, and they warm up even more for Monday and Tuesday. The warm air sticks around through the middle of next week, and then we drop back with some additional cloud cover that's going to be on the way for Thursday and Friday.